Hey guys, DinXy here, and you're watching Webbat TV with some gameplay footage of some distant memory. Unity game came out today on Steam on the 14th of November, and we're gonna check it out. Not much to see in the options. I have removed the control because open map was on M. That's stupid. Don't do that. Brightness, seems in order. Let's just start a new game and hope the cinematic will start this time. Let's go. 300 years ago, things fell apart. Do you expect me to click? Earth's few surviving humans now live in self-contained colonies, protected from the boom algae that consumed the planet during the collapse. The most successful of these, Ares, was originally built to prepare for life on Mars. Their mission long since abandoned, Ares now salvages wreckages from the wasteland that was once their home. You are a leader of that effort, a professor and chosen interpreter of the Aurora AI, humanity's guiding lantern. However, centuries of boom corrosion have taken their toll and resources are scarce. You've spent the last decade searching for the sunken city, a mythic trove of old Earth technology sealed away from the contamination of the surface. Aurora says you're on the right track, but time is running out. Professor, there's nothing here. We should go back to base. Give me 5 more minutes, Commander. Aurora says it's here. We just have to trust it. Search. There is 16% chance of discovering the city. Only 16? That's much higher than average. Are you aware that boom storm approaching? What? No, not now. Aurora, can you please relay those critical details to your interpreter? Professor, moderate boom storm is approaching. Category 1. Peak duration will be approximately 4 hours. If the rover gets spored, the boom will eat right through it. I'd like to make it home someday, Professor. We know what this exposition means for Ares and Noah, both of our homes. Aurora says it's here, we just have to search. 5 more minutes, Professor. After that, you'd better be sitting beside me in the rover, ready to ride. Deal? Deal. I'm barely moving. What's the... What else? Map? Why would I examine this? Nitrogen, silica, calcite. Estimated time of that. The tea died pre-collapse before the boom. Is that surprising? Yeah. Most trees I find were killed by boom. Whenever Aurora scans a tree, I can't help but hope to find a little wife. I'd give anything to see a tree before I die. Wow. Slim chance. The last tree died at Noah long before I was born. Ares never had one to begin with. What's over here? Aluminum can. Heavy boom contamination. This is a great find. An old can? We can find contaminated rubbish anywhere, Professor. It's a sign. Wherever there's trash, there were people. Detecting advanced pre-collapse technology. You have to see this, Commander. It's some kind of artifact. Oh no. What? Uh-oh. Some distant memories. Cool logo. Well, luckily there was a mattress here. Where? What the... For the love of... Aurora, no, don't be broken. Aurora, initialize, please. Wow. Aurora, initializing sequence complete. Link to rover down. Oh, thank NASA, you're... Attempting to reconnect? A bit broken. All right conditions detected. Amplifying handheld lantern. Commander T, can you hear me? Aurora, run a connection diagnostic. Testing signal emission. Connection unavailable. What's the problem? The antenna has been irreparably damaged. I'll find a replacement. Can we restore communication? 81% chance of successfully restoring communication. In this case, I don't know. Assume I don't die before I can install it. Recalculating. 97%. Okay, what's this? Wood, cotton, steel, polyurethane, latex, zero contamination. Aligning on this strange soft thing. Hold on, Aurora, did you say 0% contamination? Correct. Deactivate the detailed composition, thanks. I'd like to perform an area scan. Check for any trace of boom. No boom contamination finding among your current surroundings. Very strange. This cavern is clean, preserved. At least I won't die from boom exposure. Yet. What's this? This is the thing I found on the surface. Infinity Edge mobile device manufactured in 2013. Another model. Could we salvage this? No, Professor. Boom corrosion has rendered the object useless. What about the antenna? Is there one inside? Also corrupted by boom. I guess it was a long shot. Paper, trace amount of graphite. I can't imagine a world with so many trees. You could throw paper away. Can you read it? The symbols are too illegible for me to reconstruct. The moisture in the cave must have washed it clean over the centuries. What the hell? There's a statue. Incredible. I've never seen anything like this. What is this, Aurora? Man-made. Primarily steel. Earth caused by natural oxidation. What are you doing here, strange person? Who made you? Artist and art style unknown. The commander would have loved this. He's fond of pre-collapse art. Did you get a good scan of this, Aurora? We have to show him. We have to show it to him when we get back. Yes, Professor, I got this. Continue. I wish I could sprint. Aurora, is this a building? Yes, Professor. This appears to be a upper portion of a multi-story family residence. A house, underground, untouched by boom. Detecting a spike in heart and respiration rates. Are you alright, Professor? I'm fine, Aurora, I'm fine. I'm just excited. I just thought we'd never... We've been searching for this for so long. Our search for the sunken city has lasted 3,643 days. 10 years, wow. Exactly, isn't that exciting? If I could feel emotion, Professor, I would likely be excited. Great, so what are we waiting for? Well, let's enter. Aurora? Still with me? Yes, Professor, systems are nominal. It's still so dark even with the lantern. We could scan for light sources. Room scan is available. Light sources detected, but no power. Any boom contamination? None. Any life signs? None found. Thank God. Has the record shown that I've arrived, albeit less than gracefully, inside a pre-collapsed house? 300 years ago. People lived here. Let's establish communication with the commander. Did anything in that scan look promising? Electronics were detected within this room, Professor. Room scan may be activated again to pinpoint their location. Good, I'll start by finding them. It's in the cupboard. Wow, what a tangled mess. Aurora, is this what you detected? Network device, Wi-Fi antenna detected. Not a legendary trove of technology, but we have a new antenna. There, try that. Re-establishing rover link. Link established. Commander T, can you hear me? Ty? Professor? You're alive, are you okay? Yes, and you can thank Vulcan Wireless Electronics. Thanks, Vulcan. Aurora, can you share our feed with the commander? This is... Am I seeing this right? You've really found it! The sunken city, a prehistoric world of untold treasures. 300 years ago is hardly prehistoric, Commander. But yes, I believe I found it. Amazing work. So not to dampen the mood, but we do have a storm coming. I don't think I can back the way I came. I say you're lucky you survived the fall. I can't see the bottom of the hole you fell down. There is no way I can reach you. Scan shows zero contamination out here. There is no immediate danger. Of all the expedition I've been on, I've never found a truly uncontaminated site. Consider it a first for both of us. Why don't you take the rover and return to Ares? Come back with a full team when the boom stops. I don't know about that, Professor. I'm still your expedition commander. Abandoning you goes way against protocol. Not to mention my conscience. I wrote the protocol for this mission, damn it, Commander. Don't worry, I got this. It's highly inadvisable, Professor. Team member separation emergency. Boom storm contamination emergency. Sunken city or ancient ruin discovery event. Haha, Aurora's not ready to break protocol either. What if something happens down there? Suit failure, collapse for dehydration, mummies. If I'm not monitoring, the rescue team won't even know where to start looking. Alright, fine, point taken. I'll scan what I can find while looking for an exit. Great, I'll move the rover. I'll see some rock cover to the east. Keep the line open. Wait, it's Wi-Fi, why would I stop it? Oh, now I can examine this. Dried ore, unknown powders, canvas, wood. That's a painting, Professor. We have a few in the Noah Library vault. I've heard of paintings, Commander. Ares isn't that uncultured. They are fragile and hard to preserve, even without boom. Recreate the image, Aurora. Let's see what it looked like before it decayed. She can do that? Wow. I can't read anything. But looks awesome. Well done, Aurora. It's even clearer than I'd hoped. Professor, how is this possible? Magic. And the learning algorithms. But you haven't seen anything yet. What do you mean? There's one more thing I need to test, but I have to scan more of the room first. What? Oh, this is the painting we examined, okay. I, Ada Barron, a resident of Houston, Texas, and citizen of the United States, preceded in death by my husband, Ernest Barron, do hereby declare this to be my final will and testament. I direct all my debts and last expenses be paid as soon as convenient after my death. I authorize my representative to settle claims against my estate. Yeah. Last will and testament of Ada Barron. Are you seeing these scans? The last will and testament. I am, but I don't really understand. Her belongings didn't return to her community when she died? We don't need to explain the specifics. Aurora will make the necessary connections. She's building a relationship model to categorize each artifact. She'll recognize association even if we don't. I got some of that. Our brains are similar but less accurate. Think of a shower, for instance. Our brain instantly pulls up relative information, right? Like the feeling of tiles on your bare feet, the moisture in the air, the bitter smell of disinfectant powder, the sound of spraying water, the sting of sand blasting against your skin, the what? So you're saying Aurora keeps sort of a living encyclopedia. Yes, close enough. So they don't use water, they use sand and decontamination powder. Not enough data to simulate memory. Please examine more room for artifacts. It's like some child photo. Oh no, it's her. So you click on this and then you reconstruct. Do you think these people live here? A safe assumption, yes. Aurora scanned their faces. Is she storing everything? And so much more. Aurora's building an identity for each person. Assessing how they have talked, what they did, who they were. She'll get more and more accurate the more we show her. A site like this opens up a world of possibilities. There's so much we don't understand about life back then. Time to change that. Now we're ready to build this. But I wanna check the painting here. Because it didn't click on anything. But I guess it was this, yeah, okay. We couldn't examine more. Now we can activate this. I've been waiting for so long. Aurora, recreate memory. Localize to this room. Use all scanned artifacts. Archaeograph activated. Identifying entities. What's going on? Watch this. Whoa. Nah. Ada, don't you think it's a bit drab in here? Drab, Ernest? Yes, dear, drab. We haven't had a fresh coat of paint in here since... Processing memory. Archaeograph systems at maximum capacity. Excellent, Aurora. Keep trying. Are these ghosts? I like to think of them as memories. We're seeing a past event from this very room. It's a module I built for Aurora, utilizing her abilities to predict, project, simulate, and analyze. This conversation really happened? Are you volunteering to redecorate the room, dear? Of course not, Ada. You're the artist, not me. Well, you know, as the resident artist, I believe I have just the idea. Wait now, hang on, I mean, we should hire someone. Ah, yes, I can see it now. You will be vivid. It will be vivid. Vivid and full of light. No, dear, we'll hire a decorator. A decorator! I'll bring in my new piece from the studio. The old statue will go, I suppose. When will I want to keep my big mouth? Hang on. We're losing the statue? Finally, I can get a good night's rest without the gargoyle looming over me. It's the Bishop of Dream, Ernest, not a gargoyle. Little Ricken will be upset, you know. He loves that one. Hey now, that's it. Let's put it outside. The fresh air will be good for his breathing, and the lad can play where we can keep an eye on him. Well, that's just a lovely idea. It's a lovely place. Grandma, yeah. Okay. Cool. Story rich indeed. Okay, well. A lot of reading. Cool, some decent memory. I'm DinXy and you watched Ave, but with some gameplay footage of some decent memory. Like the video if you like it, follow the channel for more content, and I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. Till then.